Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I'm just trying to turn the camera on. Hello. How you doing, everyone? Welcome to Wednesday. Today we are, I'm not asking you, we are. We're making 2 recipes from All In Together. So, I've had some questions about making the orange chicken in here, making it lemon chicken. So we're gonna do it today. And I'm gonna do it in 2 ways. We're gonna be making it in the pressure cooker, as per the recipe. And then I'm gonna show you how to make it on the stove as well. So you can do it on the stovetop or even in the oven, but just a different kind of texture and maybe a little bit quicker. Good late evening. Hello, Seb, welcome in. Jose Javier, welcome in. Margot, welcome in. Pull up a chair, everyone. Come in if you're here for the first time. Before we go into today's stream, let's go back to last time on and show you what we did on the last stream. Oh my goodness. So, we did cinnamon buns, cinnamon scrolls, from, it's going to be a new website recipe. And then we did wonton noodle soup from our other cookbook, First Things First. So delicious, very, very versatile, just a big fan of it. And 5 subs, 3 subs, gifted subs, 10 new people in the form of follows, 10 cheeky bits. And we also got a new toy to play with from Piece One. It's a fly swatter, electric fly swatter. There is a clip. If we might want to play it, find it and put it in Discord and from Discord in chat so everyone can watch it. Me electrocuting myself with it was a bit of fun, but we did zap. I have, there's literally been minimal flies. They must have told all their friends because I've minimal flies in this house in the last 48 hours. So I did kill some with it. It is quite fun to use, but you just got to make sure you don't swing it too fast. So I did charge it up, USB connected to my computer. This is the Zomake, guys. So charge it, plug it. So I've just been using it on setting 1. We don't think we need the torch. And then you hold it down. This is the design flaw, right? Because you're gonna hold it down and swing. And what happens is that my finger slips and I turn it off. So I've swung multiple times and got flies, but I haven't electrocuted them. So yeah, this is very cool from Piece One. It is huge. It does look like a wee racket, I agree. But it's a healthier alternative, better alternative to using fly spray. It's a lot more fun. Only problem is I am super sore. I went to Pilates yesterday. I was the only one in the class. So it was a one-on-one session. And if you've done an arm day, arm workout, and your arms are so tired, they just feel heavy. My shoulder, this shoulder specifically, just feels like it's, got 10 kilos weight holding it down. It's very, very sore. So I just need to get moving, I think. We're going to do a deep dive into Discord, show what the community has been cooking and eating. It's off, isn't it? Yeah. Thought I just heard a zapping noise. Cooking after arm day is a struggle. Yeah. I almost cancelled. No, I didn't. But yes, it's a bit tiring today. We're just going to amp ourselves up. I'm very keen for the peach iced tea. And the lemon chicken version is going to be great as well. I have made this on the stove, super quick and easy option. Yeah, cool. I'm glad to hear that. All right, what have y'all been eating? Jex, welcome in. How you doing? You got a new colour of your name. weren't you like orange or yellow? Yellow, right? Also, I watched the VOD from Mr. Exceed when he made dinner for you the other night. He did an amazing job. If you guys didn't see it last Tuesday, for Valentine's Day, Road was gold. Yeah, no, but I thought your name was gold as well. You've always been purple? Okay, well, the cool people are purple. Even better if you want to go red. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Exceed made Valentine's Day 3-course meal with chat. So go and check out the VOD. It is a bit of fun. He did such a great job. The pasta was really good, like really good. It was very heavy though. I loved it. Trying to decide what to have for lunch and looking for a little inspo. Okay. We're going to be making some lemon and orange chicken, like 2 different versions. We're making peach iced tea in a pressure cooker. Or you can just pick up some wontons. How you been though, Jax? What's been happening? Okay, so this is the wonderful Margot miso barramundi with broccoli and rice. Oh, so this is HelloFresh. Looks really good. It looks like, is there pumpkin or something with the rice? Why is it yellow? Nice. I like broccoli like that. Oh, Marley spoon. Same. But yeah, the Marley spoon. Okay. Carrot in the rice. Interesting. Okay. Were you a fan? Out of 10, what would you say? We were talking about, today's actually National Margarita Day. The 22nd of the 2nd, or the 2nd of the 22nd, whatever, if you want to do it like a crazy American. It's National Margarita Day. And y'all know that's my favorite cocktail ever. I love a frozen mug. So see what shenanigans we get into if we can make a cocktail at the end. It's currently 8:17 a.m., so maybe just not now. Ali said gnocchi with sage, curry leaf, butter, and roasted vegetables, inspired after watching Molly's Borderlands video. Oh my God. They were cool videos. They were our first ever recipe videos we ever did for a company, was with Borderlands. And we did 4 of them. It was pretty epic. We did iridium gnocchi. So it was purple gnocchi, flavored with like a sage burnt butter sauce. It was really cool. This looks amazing, Al. I love it. Look at the veggies, look good too. I love that bowl. Do you know Ali makes these bowls? She's a very talented potter. Sneaky mug during the stream, maybe. See how we go. Grumpy Gamer, she is living large at the moment because she's poached her first egg and she's not stopping there. Had some leftover filling from the wonton, so had to cook it up and chucked an egg on top. Oh, this one's a fried one. Sorry, I thought it was a poached egg. This looks great. Great work. 7 out of 10 for the barramundi. Okay, what could have made it better? I made a cheeky Caesar for lunch yesterday. Made some Caesar dressing with just some Kewpie, Dijon mustard, anchovies, some lemon juice, and salt, pepper, and parmesan. Then chucked it on some romaine or cos lettuce, some chopped up pan-fried bacon, poached 3 eggs, because I only really like the yolk bit. And then leftover chopped up focaccia to make into some really crunchy croutons. Wolf, my auntie gave me some cookbooks, found my favorite recipe so far, potato gem nachos. So these are tater tot nachos. Interesting. So it says 1 kilo packet of cooked potato gems, a cup of Colby or cheddar cheese grated, a large avocado peeled and diced. I would make that into guac. A large green chili sliced, tomato finely chopped, green capsicum finely chopped, red onion finely chopped, fresh coriander finely chopped. I could do that. Not too bad. Sounds good. Do you know what it needs? Some like salsa or hot sauce. That'd be good. We should make something like that. Tater tot nachos. Potato gem nachos. Who's keen? at the moment, I don't think potato gems or like potato chips in the frozen section are even like in stock. We haven't been able to get them for months. There's some like shortage. We're in a potato famine again. This is my breakfast. First things first, oatmeal with raspberries. So first things first is our first cookbook, A Guide to Getting You Started, has plus 75 recipes in there. And one of the favorites is oatmeal porridge. And I like to have it with raspberries, a bit of really dark chocolate and pecans. And Exceed had it the same, but instead of raspberries, he had banana.
Delicious.
Beware. How you doing? I feel like I haven't spoken to you in ages. Welcome in for the day. How's your week been? Guys, there's a fly. There's a fly on the wall. Let's get him. All right, so if you're just joining us, this is our new little, what's it called? Like a torture device. A torture, basically a death device. Little, yeah, it's a bit big. So we turn it on, level 1. Level 2 is torch. And then you hold down this button and then you swat. There's a fly on the wall, but I don't think you can really see it. Okay, ready? You can hear it though. Watch this. Why aren't you dying? Oh, he dead. He dead. He's dead. No more? He was just sitting on the wall, so I killed him. I put it up against the wall. But he's dead now. Thank you, Peace One. It's better when they're... Oh, he's still alive! He's... Excuse me? Excuse me? He's dead now. Molly, that's a huge fly swatter. Hi, Romy. I'm trying to get Romeo sensitized to it. I don't think he likes the... Good boy, it's okay. Good boy. I'm trying to give him snacks. He doesn't really like me swinging it around. Good boy. But I don't want him to then associate
Death to all flies.
the noise with snacks, which I think he's doing. Jess. Hello, death to all the flies. Rosalarita, 36 ones for tier 2. Yes! Thank you very much for resubbing for 36 months. You got a new sub badge. Welcome to Candyland. You've upgraded from the emo sub badge to now Candyland. So first year, 12 months, you get the rainbow badge. 2 years, you get the emo badge. And then 3 years, you get Candyland. 4 years is blue and white striped. I don't know if we've got more than that. So this year we've been streaming for 6 years. In April, we've been streaming for 6 years on Twitch. And we got affiliate in like 10 days or something. And it was just after, that's why I always remember like when we first started streaming, it was like March or something like that, then when affiliate came out, when they like announced affiliate. So that's when everything like rolls over and you get a new year. Wow, fancy badge, that's it. Thank you very much. Beware, Roselli, thank you for your resubs today. 36 months and 16 months. All right, we're gonna be cooking from this. I think what we'll do first is do the peach iced tea. And then we can get that out of the pressure cooker, cool it, and then use the pressure cooker for the orange chicken, okay? So you'll just need to turn to the back of the book. For those that don't know what this is, it's the second cookbook we self-published, and it is amazing. The drink section alone is, I think, underappreciated. This is hot chocolate. I took all of the photos myself. This is a very sexy, very rich, very luxurious hot chocolate made in the pressure cooker or the slow cooker. This is the peach iced tea. So you can do peach, you can do nectarine, you can do berry, lemon, whatever. So we're gonna do peach today because I got some fresh peaches. The more, you can cook it in the pressure cooker, let it sit in the fridge, and it will kind of enhance more flavor. But it is really good, really refreshing. There's also in here the mulled wine, which is great as a sangria. So like serve it warm. It's like a spiced wine. Serve it warm. It's really nice. And then make it cold, and it's an amazing, amazing sangria. Hey, Liz. Yeah, so get this. Get this. Get yourself a bundle with both cookbooks and even Matt's. Okay, the things you will need are a pressure cooker. So let's go in the back. Let's go get our pressure cooker. Whew. Miko. Yeah, I think this is it. Where it's so bad. All right, I just need to, I've got some chicken defrosting. You know when you make it like a mental note to yourself, you like take out the chicken before you go to bed. And then you go, okay, I'll remember that. And then you don't. And then you wake up in the morning and go, oh crap. Alrighty. Pressure cooker, slow cooker, whatever you want. Where's the power cord? All right. I made the mistake of wearing longer pants today, thinking that it would be cool. The last 2 days have been ridiculously hot weather. And I woke up, because I was cold last night and cooler this morning. I was like, oh yeah, cool. Nice. Let's put on some pants. Regret it. Hardcore. Okay, pressure cooker. The other things you'll need: water, black tea bags, 4 to 6 peaches, baking soda. The baking soda helps balance out the bitterness of the tea. We're gonna add some sweetener, so you can use honey, maple syrup, sugar, whatever you like. And then if you want some grated ginger, like makes it a little bit fancier. And then we're gonna serve it with a bit of mint at the end. So grab some peaches. Who's a fan of stone fruit? Peaches, plums, apricots. What do you guys like? The best thing about this recipe is you infuse the flavor into the tea, and then the peach, you have leftover peach pulp. You can make mush that up and make it like a peach puree, make it like a peach butter. I think that's what people refer to it as. You can make it into like a peach filling. It's very, very nice. Peach slices with roast chicken. It's not something that I've had before. Sounds good. I might actually chuck some, you could do mango as well. My dad really loves, there's a brand in Australia called Nestea, which is probably the same in every other country, Nestle iced tea. It's super, super sweet. It has a lot of sugar in it, but it's very, very nice. On a really hot day, cold iced tea. My dad always used to drink it, and the peach version is really good. Lemon's good too, but I like the peach. Okay, so the things you want to do. We are following the pressure cooker section. So with this cookbook, it's laid out in main kind of steps, and then it will deviate. So you go left if it's a slow cooker, and then right if it's pressure cooker, and then they'll come together at the end. So basically it's like this. So you've got, your one step here. Then if you're doing a slow cooker, you use this side, pressure cooker, you use that side, and then you come together at the end. So very simple. Is adding baking soda to a pressure cooker the same as adding Mentos to a Coke? The thing with the pressure cooker is it has a release valve, so the pressure can't get too high, it releases itself. So unfortunately, no. I know I'm a buzzkill. But the bubbles you add in, like it basically will, any acid in there, so we're gonna add maybe some lemon juice, that will deactivate the baking soda from having the reaction. But the actual alkalinity, I'm not exactly how it works, but then it just cuts down the bitterness. So yes, it works, but no extra bubbles, if that makes sense. Snapple has a mango one that is good. Ooh, okay. I think I've had Snapple once. Black currant, apple and black currant Snapple. I think I've had that once. Clingstone peaches are my favourite. What are these ones? These are West Australian yellow peaches from the Perth Hills. Hey Google, what is a clingstone peach? Take the little stalks off. And
on the website pearsonfarm.com, they say, clingstone, which APTLY describes these peaches whose flesh clings steadfastly to the pit and is difficult to remove. Clingstone peaches come in many varieties, most notably yellow and white. I also found an answer to this question. What type of peach is the sweetest? Do you want to hear it?
No. Okay. So the things we want to do.
On the website thepeachshop.com, they say,
hey Google, stop. Okay, add all the ingredients to the cooker except for the garnishes, stir to combine. So we want 2 litres or 8 cups of water. There's 2 of these, okay? Trusty Pyrex. I've mentioned this before, but a lot of you might not know. Do you know there's 2 companies that make have the same name, Pyrex? One's capital and one's lowercase. One of them is the good quality that like we grew up with, and then there's like a cheaper variation. They sell them both at Costco. I don't know which one's which. If it's lowercase is the cheaper one? I don't know. Use the lowercase one, you said. Okay, so I've got lowercase one. Hey Google, why are there 2 companies called Pyrex?
On the website allrecipes.com, they say, both trademarks were historically used interchangeably in the marketing of kitchenware products made up of both borosilicate and soda lime glass. However, now Corning has licensed out the use of their Pyrex and Pyrex logos to other companies. I also found an answer to this question. Why did they change Pyrex? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website discovermagazine.com, they say, however, in the early 90s, Corning, the company that invented Pyrex, started using soda lime silicate glass instead of borosilicate. The switch was, its makers say, to boost the glassware's ability to withstand being dropped.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so capital Pyrex is the one that is pressure safe. Okay, so I think it's the uppercase one is the one that is. Now I'm confused. So this one says it's made in the USA, lowercase, microwavable, not for lab or stovetop use. Uppercase is the original. Okay. I knew it was one of them. Uppercase is better for thermal shock, okay? We've got, these are extra strong English breakfast, but black tea works. So we've got 8, and I take off the string and the cardboard butt and just put the tea bags in there. If you want, you can put like regular loose leaf tea in there, but you just got to make sure you restrain it really well. It's up to you. And then we're going to grab a little kniffy, and we want to it doesn't really matter how you cut them. You can cut it in slices, you can cut it in chunks. In the recipe, I have said skinned and cut into chunks. So if you want to skin it, you can do that. These are the ones that don't come off the stone. I hate these ones. When we were kids, you should just be able to, like that. And they used to come out. I just feel like it's such a waste of fruit when it clings onto the stone. But does it have a better flavour? Maybe. Okay, so I just get a paring knife. The best thing about these recipes, and the reason I love the pressure cooker, is it's really simple and it's really quick. A lot of the time you put majority of the ingredients into the pot, pressurize it, and then you're done. And then you can do other stuff. You don't have to stand over the stove, and that's really good. You know, I do love cooking, and that's why one of the reasons I don't have a Thermomix, because I like to be able to stir but sometimes you just want to like set and forget. Like I can cook meat in here and then do the other stuff like the veggies and whatnot in normal methods. And it's like slow cooked food in a fraction of the time. So I do have kind of a little soft spot for pressure cooking over slow cooking, because I am one of those people that you've been around here for a while, you'll know, I don't really prepare in advance. Like I want something, I want it now. I don't want it in 6 hours. And I'm bad enough with bread, thinking far ahead and doing it, a day or two in advance. So pressure cooking is good because you get like the slow pull apart texture, but in a really, in 45 minutes rather than 6 hours. Okay, so like that. Got a bit of what's called on my tea. All right, so just chuck it straight in there. So just roll your knife around and then just, this one's a bit soft. Oh God, it's very soft. Never mind. Oh, it'll be fine. It's not the best texture. I wouldn't eat this one, but I'm just infusing flavour. Okay. So 4 to 6. I usually use 4. Some of the community members, I know Margot liked making this recipe with more fruit, just makes it more intense. If you want to really intensify the flavour, you can cook it for a little bit longer, or like don't strain it, pop it like once it's cooked directly into the fridge or let it sit for longer. The longer it's in there, the more flavour it will infuse. Again, you can also blend the peach puree, the pulp, to make like a paste, and that will further intensify the flavour. You can use berries if you don't have peaches. You can use frozen fruit straight out of the frozen packets. My chat just refreshed, so if anyone said anything, repost. I don't know how long it's down for. Hey, Pete's one. Sorry, I missed everyone's chat after and Potsler, uppercase comment. They might. All right. In there. See, how's bells? Have a great day. Thanks for being here. Okay. Now I've got these out of the fridge, I just want to eat them. The Discord notification bot is really lacking. I didn't realize how many of you guys actually pay attention to the Discord bot. We had Me6 and Me6 was late, so we replaced it with exceed.exe. And is he a bit late? Give him a sack, hey? That is why I was late as well. Oh my God, guys, you should know. It's 6 years now. You should know Molly time. You should just have it up all the time. And then it just comes alive. I blame daylight savings time. How long have you had daylight savings time for? I think Molly's been late for... Whoa. We're not talking about me here. We're talking about you guys being late. Hey, sometimes Exceed and I are discussing technical issues. Sometimes I've been delayed. Little mistakes, okay? But that means I just delayed the stream. You guys just... I'm here without you. Or even show... Oh, that was... Okay. That's only when I get sick or I have a migraine. You got to admit, I don't cancel streams very often. Do I? Do you think I cancel streams often? I don't think. Like I'm pretty strict. Exceed and I'm pretty strict on me. I try not to cancel streams. I gotta be dying. Like I didn't want to like, I get a lot of guilt when I drink it. Like I feel sick, but then I wind myself up. Technical issues being on Insta? No, it's usually like technical issues or we're arguing over something. You know, like so I've like unplugged something or something happened and yeah. Or we're trying to work out like the new pedals or something like that. Hey Stace, good morning. Okay, we're making peach iced tea. It's gonna take 2 minutes in the pressure cooker. Oh no, sorry. It's gonna take 7 minutes because we cook it for 2 minutes, take the tea bags out and then cook it again for 5 minutes. So, what have we got in there? Water, tea bags, baking soda and sweetener. What kind of sweetener should we use? What do you guys like in iced tea? You like honey, you like sugar, you like maple? Three, one. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if I have much honey. Got to be sweet tea. Sugar. Damn. Okay, baking soda. Hey Google, why is baking soda used in iced tea?
On the website southernliving.com, they say, adding a little baking soda to your tea will clear away any cloudiness left from the mixing process, and it's also thought to cut down on any lingering bitter tastes from the steeping tea bags, leaving your tea clarified and smooth and providing your get-together with one fantastic pitcher of tea. People also ask me, why do Southerners put baking soda in tea? Want to hear the answer?
No. We don't actually know.
Okay.
Piece one, we don't actually know where Jarvis has gone. We don't know where he's gone. Exceed set up automation for our roller shutters so that we've got 3 roller shutters on our house and the side of our house to block out all of the light and so we can sleep in the dark. And he set up the automation and then I don't know if he set it up on his account or something, but my Jarvis is gone. He's gone and I'm sad. I haven't looked into it. I'm not that fussed, but my poor Jarvis, I'm stuck with this lady, Julie. I don't know her name, but okay. 1/4 to 1 cup of sweet sugar for the tea. So I'm going to go with 1/4 cup. No, but let's go with 1/2 cup. Orange chicken tea, that's it. Sweet tea. Sounds like a Karen. Oh! She's a bit hostile. But Jarvis, Hey, Jarvis didn't have a hostile work environment. He was incompetent sometimes. Hey, I'm a good boss. That's why Exceed is not around anymore. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be good. Jarvis didn't like setting timers. Jarvis didn't really like answering questions. So this is our peach iced tea. Look at that, looks good. You can add some lemon juice if you want. If you like, but depending how much lemons we can spare, because we're making lemon chicken too. So we're turning the orange chicken from All In Together into lemon chicken too. I'm going to show two different variations. Be the one, be the one, be the one. Be the one. Okay. All right, I'm just going to plonk him in there because no juice is coming out. So, all right. He's overqualified for setting timers. Get out of here. Get out of here. Adding change to this environment was the catalyst for him having an existential crisis and walking out. He's done. I don't think he can walk. He's AI, but he's migrated out. All right. Gasket, check your little thing in here. Make sure it's in place. Lock it. We're gonna go to 2 minutes on high. Lock it, press it, go. So it'll pressurize. A lot of people get a little bit confused with the timers with pressure cookers. It'll come up to pressure, and then when the pressure is high enough, it'll lock, multiple lock mechanisms, so it's very safe, and then the timer will start counting down. So you don't have to worry. It is. I love this song. This is how I dance at a nightclub. Like a robot. Kind of kidding. All right. Next thing is, we're going to wait for that to cook. Kind of. Well, let's do the stovetop chicken first. So we're going to go over to orange chicken. If you haven't checked out this book, I know. I don't want it to be all salesy, but these cookbooks. If I didn't release it, and I would still tell you about it. Like, it's amazing. I get really excited because I forget that the recipe's in here, and I'm like, oh, buffalo chicken. The Malaysian chicken curry is my favorite recipe in here. It is so dang good. Promise you, it's it's just incredible. I'm actually doing curry tonight. I'm taking this to my mum and stepdad's house, and I'm making them a Ghanese. I don't know how to. If you're from Ghana, what do you refer to people from Ghana as? I'm making a Ghanaian, a curry from Ghana, peanut curry, because my stepdad who was a miner working in Ghana, and he used to eat peanut curry with fufu. So, hey Google, what is fufu?
According to Wikipedia, fufu is a swallow found in West African cuisine. It is found in Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Liberia, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Cameroon, the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Central African Republic, the Republic of Congo, Angola, and Gabon.
Hey Google, what is fufu food?
According to Wikipedia, fufu is a swallow found in West African cuisine.
Hey Google, stop.
It is found in Nigeria, Ghana,
Stop.
Sierra Leone,
Stop.
Guinea,
Stop.
Liberia.
Stop. Okay, fufu is, let me find the definition. I don't have my laptop on me. Okay, fufu. Fufu. Okay, fufu is, waiting for, definitely a Karen. She doesn't like stopping. Fufu is a swallow. I don't know, and then it's named everything. Okay, so what is fufu made of? It consists of starchy foods such as cassava, yams, plantains that are then boiled and pounded and rounded into bowls. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a mashed potato. Yeah. So it's kind of like a mashed potato kind of starchy texture, and they use it to then dip into the curry. And I've heard of it. It's very, very hard to find, because, and it's a very laborious task of like making it. And it's used in, African countries as a starch. My stepdad has told us about, like, for years about his kind of experiences in Africa when he lived over there and worked. And one day I was at like a gourmet grocer, and they found a packet of fufu, like kind of powder. I don't know, powderized fufu. And so I promised him, I bought it for him, and for a birthday present, I said, whenever you want, call on me and I will make you this. I'll make you a Ghana curry. And so we've organised it. It's tonight. So he's got chicken thighs and the fufu stuff. I'm going to get some extra ingredients, and we're going to make a pressurised curry. I'm very excited. A bit nervous. I thought swallow was a bird. Yeah, swallow is a bird. I don't know why it's referred to as a swallow. Thank you, Liz, for that definition. Good morning. Yes. What does fufu taste like? Taste of fufu varies depending on what is used to make it, but it is mild, slightly sour taste, and it's compared to both sweet potato and regular potatoes. Subtle flavour makes it the perfect accompaniment for rich, bold African soups and curries. Why do you swallow fufu and not chew? Maybe that's why. Fufu bowls are usually swallowed without chewing to allow a sensation of stomach fullness throughout the day. Oh, interesting. Okay. Don't chew the fufu. A case report of suspected drug body stuffing. I don't know what it's very strange, because it's like, the more like people also ask area in Discord, in Google. It's like the drop-down menu, and it says like, why do you swallow fufu and not chew? And then the title of the article where it comes from is "Don't Chew the Fufu, a case report for suspected drug body stuffing." Oh my God. From my understanding, which could be wrong, it is similar to how Ethiopians use injera. Yeah. So you basically, it's kind of like how you pick up rice or naan bread, and you use that to pick up the curry and you eat it like that. Yeah, I don't understand what it's got to do with. Is fufu meant to be swallowed? The name comes from the fact that it is traditionally eaten with soup. In order to eat fufu with soup, you need to take a small bap of fufu and use it to scoop up some of the soup. Then you swallow the fufu and soup mixture in one bite. So I suppose it's let's talk about, African countries, the poverty and the lack of, good nutrition. Fufu is a great starch. It's used with cassava and whatever is available, something to help you feel fuller for longer. And so I suppose the swallowing it whole without chewing, from my human biology perspective, what I'm thinking is that you eating it whole and not breaking it down is making you feel fuller for longer. But also when you chew, what happens is you send signals to your brain to then release saliva, and that masticating helps break down food, and helps produce saliva, which breaks down your food, so helps with digestion. So maybe not swallowing it. No, so maybe swallowing it, not chewing, you're slowing down the digestion so you have that more fuller feeling. I'm just thinking. Is cassava readily available in Australia? No, not really. You can get cassava flour, like dried powderized cassava. You can sometimes get frozen cassava at Asian grocers, but not very readily available. That's why I was excited to see this packet that I bought. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I'll learn about it tonight, and maybe I'll do some Instagram videos and we can learn about it together. I don't think it's readily available here either, or at least I'm not noticing it. Okay, well, I'll take some videos. It could have been something we made on stream, but if it works out good, I might make it again on stream. But it was something special I wanted to do for my stepdad, Paul. I don't know if I could eat that properly. I have gagging. I think I would chew it. I don't know the texture. And as a backup, because I don't expect everyone in the family to eat it tonight, I'm making rice with the curry, and then the fufu as like a, as something kind of, what do you say, like kind of an added extra, like a little bit of a special thing. But I don't know how many people will eat. I don't know. I think it might be delicious. My stepdad remembers it, but I don't know if he ate a lot and really loved it. But he always used to talk about it. Good morning, Demiscon. How you doing? Guys, it's not often that I get excited seeing flies now. And if you know, you know. An accompaniment, yeah, like a, what I was thinking of, like a, I'm distracted by the fly, Liz. Yeah, something that's just kind of like the star of the show, but it's kind of like a, it's there as a token ingredient or something. All right, we're just waiting for him to come back. But this is here when he does. We're trying to avoid using fly spray. Now we use brute force, electrocution. We're sending the flies to the electric chair or the electric racket. So this is a zapping thing. You play tennis in the kitchen, we're gonna get some fitness up in here. All those carbs we eat, we're gonna, no, this is an electrocution device. Any flies that come in the house, we're gonna swat them with this. Exceed shook his head. He doesn't think it's a good idea, and he thinks that it scares the dogs. I don't know about that. I think it works. Catching flies for dinner. Yeah, we need protein. Okay, this is warming up. It's not pressurized yet. Takes a little bit of time. Let's get into the chicken. So, the things you'll need, I still haven't found the page. Orange chicken. Page number 87, everybody. You're not supposed to let the dogs use it. Why? I think Romy has got a good backhand. All right, olive oil, chicken breast or chicken thighs, corn flour, cornstarch, salt, black pepper, rice vinegar, sesame oil. We're going to go into the pantry. Chicken parma. I call it a palmy. All right. Corn flour, cornstarch. We're going to make this on the stove, and we're going to do lemon chicken instead of orange chicken. Rice vinegar and sesame oil. Sesame oil and rice vinegar here. Chili flakes are at the front. Rice. We're going to serve it with some rice. Oh, I need to glue that back on. Rice. Chicken stock powders at the front. Sesame seeds at the front. Spring onion, veggies. Brown sugar. Ginger, their orange juice. We're going to use lemon juice. Soy sauce. Cool. That's it. I'm falling in love with you. Things break my heart. Okay. Sometimes I cover chicken with Vegemite. Tastes very delish. Vegemite should be used more often in food. Okay. Cole sells those Vegemite roast chooks, does it? Does it, guys? I didn't know that they do. I don't shop at Coles. I'm a Woolies gal. Okay, chicken thighs here. As I mentioned, we're doing a lemon chicken version because You'll ask for it. Same, but different. Instead of orange juice, we're going to use lemon juice. And then to balance that, we might need a little bit of sugar. So we'll play it by ear. Hey, Jay, welcome back. Okay. All right, 87. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to cook our chicken. We're going to cook that in a mixture of the corn flour, salt and pepper to make it a little bit crispy. Then we'll make our sauce separately. So I'm going to show you how to do the regular recipe in the pressure cooker when it's free, because at the moment we have the peach tea in here. But I'm going to do the variation on the stove. So if you've got this recipe, it's really easy to make it in the on the stovetop as well. And arguably a little bit maybe better for this recipe because you want that crispiness, you know? Oh my God. Hold on, something's... Oh my God. Stuck under the oven. Okay. Wok. Push this out the way. So 500 grams or a pound of chicken, so chicken breast or chicken thighs. We're going to need 1/3 cup of corn flour. You can add a little bit of plain flour if you wanted to in this version. See how we go. But it's just going to help kind of create more of a batter to go like crispier. Okay, then for the marinade we can make first. So ginger, garlic, juice, so lemon juice instead of orange, brown sugar, light soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil. Okay, so we'll grab a, might use a bigger one. This. How many of you guys like orange chicken or lemon chicken? Big fans. Something like sesame chicken is really nice with rice as like a nice warming meal, like in the cooler weather. All right, so ginger. I love orange and sesame chicken. Nice. Hand. Raise his hand. You're all okay. I was like hand, and then I get it. After Katie said it, I was like, it was a bit of a whoosh moment. I've never had pineapple chicken easy. Like, it reminds me of Hawaiian huli chicken with pineapple. I get it, the acid would be nice, sweetness. All right, so ginger, we're adding 1/2 teaspoon. That looks delicious. Katie, 10 months. We've got to fly. Ready? Come back. We did it! He's dead. Did you see? He's dead. Amazing. Amazing. We now kill flies for each resub. Yeah. It used to be every 10 subs we eat a warhead, we eat 2 bean boozled, we whatever. Now we just eat, now we just kill flies. You can have that one, with free flies. Okay, that was fabulous, thank you. I just got so much purros. 10 subs to eat a fly, are you kidding? No way. You eat a fly, then no, I think they're full of germs. Ugh. Thought you were gonna say we eat flies? No way. Guys, I do some gross things, but nah. Nah. When you think of it, a big fly has maggots inside of it. So you basically eat it. Let's not talk about that. All right, garlic, 2 to 3 cloves. These are big ones. Okay. Would you rather eat a fly or a hot gummy bear? Or probably a gummy bear. No, but that was really bad. Those gummy bears. Flies are so dirty. But hot gummy bears though, if you guys were here for that stream, that was torture. Carolina Reaper gummy bears, they were this big, but I never wanted to die and like rip out my throat as much as, that was brutal. Certain types of flies which are rich in protein are ground up and used in East African countries to enrich baked goods like crackers and muffins. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm very, very lucky then to live in this country where I'll just put like if I need like protein, I'll add some peanut butter, or I don't know, does peanut butter have protein in it? Streamer does not want to eat bugs. Gonna be a note from me though. I've had ants and grasshoppers. I've eaten, what have I eaten? Pretty sure I've eaten cricket. When I was a kid, there is something in Australia called a honey ant. If you haven't seen it, Google a photo of an Australian honey ant. They've got these big like sacks on their back of like this really sweet liquid. I remember eating them when I was a kid. Oh, cricket, that's what I meant, not a grasshopper. I forget they're different. Same thing. I've had chocolate-coated bugs before. Interesting. Insects are usually a common form of dense protein. Yeah, my dad lives part-time in Thailand, between Thailand and Australia, and the crickets, like the dried bugs over there, you can buy at the markets, and they also ground them into a powder that you can add them to food for like a huge amount of protein. Each their own, but not me. Scorpions, yeah. And they put, is it worms they put in tequila? Like traditional tequila, they put like some bug in the bottom. Not for me. Do you ever go visit him in Thailand? I've never been to Thailand. That would be amazing. Except I've always wanted to. But it's like, it's always come down to like go to Thailand or go to America. We should go to Thailand and do some trips. Like do some IRL streams, yeah. All right, new community goal. Screw the camera, let's go to Thailand. America's boring. Yeah, but it's where you guys are. Some of you, East Coast, Australia. I haven't been away on a trip since I think we went December 2019. We came home from the US and then we went to Melbourne for Exceed's Christmas party for an old company he worked with. I haven't been on a holiday like since then. But I live a great life. I don't feel like I need to go on holiday. I'd like to travel, of course. I don't really miss it too much, but I want to, do some more stuff. With all my heart, don't come see me, go to Thailand. Go to Thailand! Guys, you're really bad. Don't suggest this. I've been to airport in Thailand for a stopover, was there for 3 hours, so didn't get to explore. I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Bali, Indonesia, Malaysia. I've been to Nepal, and it's the only places I've been in Asia. Wait, what year are we in? 2023. Let's all just go to Thailand instead. Yeah, let's just do a group tour to Thailand. That sounds good. I'll go to Thailand, although if you come to America, the national parks are the best. Oh, I do like the national parks. Our plan is when we get back to the US, we're going to go the top, like the Midwest, and then go to like the top. Because we've done MollyCon 2023 in Thailand. Let's go. Just skip to Ohio. Just skip Ohio jokes. Yeah. I always said, Just go to every other Midwest state except Ohio. I'm really keen to go to the Ozarks now. We're nearly finished Ozark, the TV show, and it looks pretty cool. Missouri. Okay, why do sometimes they call it Missouri? Because isn't it Missouri? Sometimes when they talk, they say Missouri. Is that just like a colloquialism that sometimes people say? I'm like, there's no A in it. Why are they saying Missouri? I was just in Ohio for work, and now I know why no one else wanted to go. Oh, damn. Okay, garlic, ginger. 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. It's a regional thing, okay? Just the way some people pronounce it, okay. Why do sometimes people call it chicken palmy? Yeah, nothing against it. I was just wondering, is it like, did I mishear something? Okay, so 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar into here. And we're gonna add our lemon juice. We're just gonna tweak it to see if we need an extra flavor later. A little bit of light soy. Remember what we say about light soy. So light on color, heavy on salt. Dark soy is dark in color, low in salt, okay? So sometimes you wanna use a little bit of both. Okay. Rice vinegar, we're gonna add in a tablespoon, like that. Okay, so I is like a city person, we're saying they're from Missouri, and then a rural Missouri. Yeah, okay. I assumed that. It was more like okay. Missouri isn't in the south, is it? Is it south of the something Dixon line? Is it classed as the south, living in Missouri? Because I thought it was like more of a southern thing. Were they Columbus and Cincinnati actual? Okay. Something Dixon line. Nancy Dixon. What is it? It's something Dixon, right? That's the line where, is it the Civil War was that? And then Mason-Dixie. For someone, I was going to say Nathan-Dixie, and I was like, that would be silly. Mason-Dixie, Mason-Dixon. Mason-Dixon. Okay, Dixon, not Dixie. Okay, see, I remember some things, not complete details. Okay, so let me get this right. The Mason-Dixon line was a line created, and everything below that was counted as the South. Was that got to do with the Civil War as well? And like that was where Missouri is south of that line. Okay. Oh, it's so good. But there's no juice in there yet, so we're gonna... Oh, that just brought me back to recipe testing. Mason-Dixon line is along Pennsylvania and Delaware. Okay. So we usually want a cup of orange juice. So to convert that into lemon juice, you kind of want like 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice because it is so much stronger. And we're going to add more sugar because orange juice is quite sweet, less tart. Whereas lemon juice, if you use that much, like you're gonna be like puckering, you know, it's going to be too strong. This is just finished, so we can depressurize our tea. Look, we're going to the south. Talking about the south, we're going to go to the south with some peach juice, peach iced tea. Depressurize it slowly. It was also the border between free and, slave states, and that's what the Confederacy, right? It did not join, ouch. Missouri is not a southern state. It is considered Midwest. It did not join the Confederacy and does not have typical southern accent. Okay. With the drawl. Is that what, like, the southern accent is like the southern drawl? Is that what it, I don't know why I'm going drawl. Not drool, drawl. Where it's like a bit more slower, the southern drawl. Yeah, the draw. Yeah, the line was established to end a boundary dispute between British colonies of Maryland and Pennsylvania. Okay. It's one of the things, like, for, you know, we make, when things are said, you know, when you're learning about American history and different countries' history, you take things like the words literally, like southern, you know, in the South, whereas like the Mason-Dixon line is quite high, right? So it doesn't really make sense, but like when you learn history, it does, because it was south of that line, and the whole Midwest thing doesn't make sense. But you know, when you go back in history, it makes sense. All right, I'm just depressurizing. You guys can't see. So that I don't open this all the way. If I open it all the way, sometimes it bubbles up and some of the liquid bubbles out of the valve. So if I leave it like that, it's okay now, but when the pressure was quite high, some of the tea was coming out. So you just open and close it slowly, but it's okay now. How did we get on talking about this? Okay. I thought I got a chopping board out already. Okay. Same one as before. Lemons. If you're just joining us, we're making lemon chicken. A variation from the cookbook. And then we're also in here peach tea. Okay, so this is a juicer. This it comes in 3 sizes, but I bought the biggest one. This is for a grapefruit, or an orange, sorry. I don't know. There's green would be a lime, yellow would be a lemon, and orange would, I assume, an orange. But I just bought the biggest one so I can do all 3. Basically cut it in half, tip it upside down, and put it in there like that. This pushes down it and it juices it. And we're hoping to get some decent amount of juice. Baby llama bedtime. See you soon, Cad. Okay. If you wanted like a really bright yellow chicken, like lemon chicken, you would reduce or remove the soy sauce because it's going to make it brown. Just to make you guys aware, you can replace it with salt, and the brown sugar as well. You can replace with regular sugar. It just gives a nicer, more caramelized flavor. But you just got to be aware of it changes the color, and the appearance is not going to be as pretty as what you see in like a Chinese, you know, restaurant. These bloody lemons. Okay. Down. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So I like to make the marinade first and then cook the chicken, and then it's like it's all ready to go. If you're doing it in the pressure cooker, do it as per the recipe. So what you would do is you'd chop up the chicken, mix it in the corn flour, pan fry it in your fry pan or in the searing function of your pressure cooker. Then add your marinade and then cook it all together. I was telling Iffy I need all in together, and then he said isn't that the one we have? And I was thinking I needed first things first. So I'm going to be making this. Hold on. So you have all in together already. You need to get first things first. I understand. Yeah, you need both. All right. Look at this. So this is our iced tea. So looks good. What we're going to do now is we're going to move the tea bags because we don't want to overcook them because it tends to get quite bitter. So we've just press out, like grab them. You know what you could do? Look, up here for thinking, Molly. Look. It does smell really good. Grab your tea bags, pop them in here. So we've got 8, okay? 8 tea bags. I use extra strong English breakfast because that's what I drink every day. That's my preference, is really strong black tea. But see how you go. I didn't count them. I think this is the 8th one. Yeah. All right. And then just press that out like that. No Beard Kid, welcome in. My favorite, okay, I've only realized this in the last few months, but I love baking, which I never really realized that I knew that I liked it, but I'm a lot more creative with baking, where I'm not as thoughtful about what I want to make savory wise. I love just the creativity that baking allows. I like making cakes, I like decorating cakes. I don't get to do it very often because cakes are usually quite large and, you know, I don't want the wastage, or they've got to be for a purpose. But I like doing things like cookies and slices, being creative there. But ultimately, I don't really have many favorites. It depends on my mood and my day, like the occasion, why I'm cooking. I love feeding people, and I love that, like, it's kind of like this giving a piece of yourself to some degree, and being able to share that with other people and see their faces light up and you know, make something that really tastes nice to them. Or, yeah, I find it really hard to question. What do you like making? All right, I just got a little bit of extra sugar. That was just like 2 tablespoons. This is an old school spoon. This is from my grandma. Look at this. It's like a big spoon. Let me see. It's like a bigger than a large, like a regular kind of soup spoon. And it's just got some nice detail on it. What is that? Gourmet sabzi. All right, give it a stir. Have a little taste. I didn't put my pedal out. Yum. Oh, there's a bit of lemon in here. I'm going to take the lemon out. Where is it? Did I take the lemon out? I did. No. There was a... Am I crazy? I put a lemon in here. Did I take it out already? Oh. He's heavy. There it is. Nope. You guys spot it. Herbs, kidney beans, dried lime, oh, that sounds amazing. I always wanted to make more Persian food. Look at that. Beautiful. Hey, Mod Pro. You should try it, it's delicious. I made like an Iranian style lamb with like heaps of coriander, with some like ground coriander seeds, so many herbs, rubbed the lamb and slow cooked it in the oven. It was amazing. Hey, Dover. All right, so we're gonna cook this for another 5 minutes. Pressurize that. Because it's warm, it will pressurize quickly. Because last time we were going from cold liquid up. Alrighty. So that is our liquid. We've got everything. Sesame oil I haven't added. So now we're going back to our lemon chicken. Fabulous. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, you wouldn't want any more lemon juice, I don't think, but we might add some more. Here I am adding more lemon juice. Oh God, it's a bit sour. We're gonna have to add some more sugar. Okay. The lemon's really bad, really firm. It is considered a national dish of Iran. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, someone redeem it and I'll make it. I like lamb. Okay. We won't make. Okay. Now, that is the marinade. In here we've got ginger garlic juice. Could add some zest in there as well if you want. Brown sugar, light soy, rice vinegar, sesame oil, and some red pepper or chili flakes. Chili flakes. Just a little bit of a kick. Now grab yourself a nice big knife. Chopping board. Do the responsible thing and put something underneath it so it doesn't slip. That gets me frustrated. Okay. All right. Like that, knife. And we're going to grab chicken thighs, a nice big bowl, like this. And we're gonna dice it up into kind of small chunks. You don't want them too big. Here comes the dogs. It's like they know the sound. I don't know, it's very weird. Okay. I didn't put my pedals. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna get my pedals out. Pedals. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Hello, Chester. So I use the, oh, it's not turned on. Hey Molly, back in the 90s, Australian lamb was a big marketing push in the US. What are your thoughts on the big brand product? Would you opt for... So Australian lamb is like the industry. They market on, from my understanding, they market on behalf of Australian lamb, the industry. And so lamb, it's not like a big brand thing. It's just like, you know, in the US, your pork industry, your oil industry, whatever, like they all, if they act on behalf of the farmers. It's, you know, it's always the thing, like if you buy directly from a farmer, you're dealing directly with them, but sometimes their costs are higher, but sometimes you can get better quality. Buying from a grocery store, you get cheaper product, but you don't know where it's come from. It is something you want to support the farmers, but at the same time, you need to be able to support yourself. And so when it comes to budgeting, if you got to do what's right for you. If you have all the money in the world, then awesome, buy from Farmer Direct and support the local industry. That's fantastic, but don't do that at the detriment of yourself. You know, you have to be able to afford the rest of the things in your life, and sometimes you cannot cut off your nose to spite your face. because everyone's just trying to do what they can to be able to put food on their table. And you shouldn't feel guilt from buying milk from the from the grocery store compared to directly from the farmer, the cheaper brands. Sometimes you can buy more stuff, put more food on your plate by buying the cheaper product. My boss at the time won a trip to Australia because we were selling so much of it. I always thought it was to be aired out after getting. I always thought it had to be aired out after getting out of the cryovac. The lamb specifically? I never heard of that. I'm not too familiar with. Once we have cryovac, we call them, vacuum-packed products here, and I don't think you need to air them out. Did someone tell you that? I'm not familiar with it. Hey, Dex. Yeah, it's a really, when we think of it like streaming, like Exceed and I, we run a small business, as Miss Molly makes, and you can always, it is nice and it is good to support small businesses, but do it, you don't have to all consistently, it's a really hard thing. If you've got $50, buy something once a week from a small business, and then, the buying power and the big, it's a really hard thing because the big conglomerates, the big businesses are that way for a reason, and they've, sometimes they screw the little guy. Molly, please remind me, do you have a sous vide? I do have a sous vide. I have it up in the cupboard. I like to use it, but it's a little bit hard on stream because of the time it takes. So I don't use it on stream very often, but it makes amazing eggs. I appreciate your honest and diplomatic answer. Yeah, I think there's no right or wrong. I think you got to do it in balance. You got to have balance. All right. For every sub today, we'll treat Chester. I was gonna give him some, and I was like, nah. He needs. If the community in the chat get involved and hype or give subs, then you can get snacks. But I'm not feeding you for the sake of it, just because you're standing here. Dex, what is that? What do we got? Feed the Papa Chat. He's standing here licking his lips. I sub, can he get a treat? You want to retroactively. We'll see. See how much chicken I've got left up. All right. It's bloody warm in here. Okay. It's bacon, egg, and cheese inside a roll. Ooh.
Delicious.
Hey, Roselli.
The puppers.
It's our little sharky. I don't know where Rome is. Thank you, Roselli, for 500 bits. Good job. You can have that one free. He needs some fattening up. Okay. So, can you get your booty out of the way? For 500 bits a day, you can feed the starving pups in Perth. Yeah. Oh, he's Rome. He's like the grazer. He gets the scraps at the bottom. Hey, Rome. Rome's like the runt of the litter that he gets. Hey, buddy. This whole time, I didn't close the valve in the pressure cooker. Okay. Stop looking at me, Rome. You should have been here and you would have got a snack. I'll give you one in a minute. Because I have to lift, I've got to pick him up. 500 bits is a lot to feed a dog. I can feed a child for 20 cents a day. $0.20 a day. Is that what who are you feeding with 20 cents a day? I have to factor in inflation. What are you giving them? Like some grains of 20 cents is like a cup of rice. Not my kids. They've got all their legs. Hey, Madala. Hollow. Okay. Put this in the sink. I'm kind of feeling just making the lemon chicken. I don't think I need to make the orange because it's just the same technique. Even though I defrosted more chicken. Don't you remember those commercials that you feed and clothe and educate a kid for only cents a day? Yeah, but like, is that shit true? Okay, so. No, we're gonna change them. Okay. Here, Carissa, welcome in. Chicken. 500 grams or a pound of chicken. We're going to dunk on that 1/3 cup of corn flour or cornstarch. The Sarah McLachlan for humans. Okay. 1/3 cup, like this. You're going to add a little bit of plain flour for this, because we're doing it on the stove, if you want. Recipe is in All In Together. We're just converting it for the stovetop. Okay, you want salt, and we want pepper. Guys, I'm using white pepper. It's a big deal. I really think, I'm not finding a big issue with it. And maybe I was wrong my whole life. But maybe I'm thinking, because I used to have it at my grandparents' house, maybe it was just really old. I don't know, like I'm happy to be proven wrong. Like I'm not minding it. I was a hater. I was a hater. Okay. Look at this. So, chicken, salt and pepper. Like that. And we're just making this in the wok today, a little bit different from All In Together. It's showing you how to use those recipes from the cookbook, but converting them into the stove. What is the thing with the white pepper? I was always very anti it, like, walk this way. Walk this way! Depressurize the tea. I just always was very anti-white pepper. Black pepper was always my thing. I didn't like the smell and the taste, I thought, of white pepper. But I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. I need to try it in like some... It's very finely ground, which I don't really like. But I just like the peppery, fruity flavour of black pepper. I know that doesn't probably make any sense, but... Okay. So we're going to use a little bit of oil, more oil this time. If you guys don't know what's going on. You can unplug this now. Chuck it over there. Never seen white pepper before now. Okay. All right. White pepper is just black pepper, which has been like dehulled, the black bit taken off. That pressure cooker is paying off. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Okay, so we've got our corn flour, cornstarch. Like I said, you can add more flour to then make more of a crust, because what happens when the starch comes in contact with the liquid or the moisture of the chicken, it kind of like, I don't know how you say it, like dissolves. So if you want more of a crust, then use some plain flour too. These are great. This is a Breville fast slow cooker. I love it. I've had it now for about 4 years. It was gifted to me by a community member actually. Like I still cannot believe it. Pod gifted it to us. It was a complete shock and I've used it so much. I created a cookbook with it. And yeah, it's fantastic. All right, so we're going to use a little bit more oil because we're going to pan fry these and we'll do it in batches. And you know what you need? Your new spatulas from P-Swan. I got gifted 2 new spatulas, 2 different styles from our Amazon wish list, so I appreciate that. Doing research, but not sure one I should get. If you know you're going to use it, then get something like a, you know, if you've used one before, I recommend going like a kind of more expensive brand. It has more kind of settings. But if you're new to the multi-cooker world, like go, a lot of our community have Big W, Target, cheaper brands. They're still very safe, have the functions that you need. And then if you're using it very frequently, then upgrade to a new version, like a newer model, like maybe in a year or something. Like you can do, this is the cheaper model from a Breville fast slow cooker. The other one's a lot fancier, but for me, I don't really need it. Like I'd love to have a yogurt maker in it, but Breville is, I love Breville. I've used Breville kind of my whole life growing up. We always have Breville stuff. That I would love to be able to work with them one day. That would be incredible. All right, so in here, nice Aussie brand. So what I do is just grab the chicken and just kind of break it up a bit. It sticks together. So there's not a lot of spitting. You'll notice, I don't know if you can notice, but there's not a lot of spitting because what happens, the starch has stuck to any of the moisture and bound to the water molecules. So that can't react as much with the oil, because that's what happens with spitting is water molecules coming in contact with oil and they repel each other. And that's why you get a lot of spitting with, you know, when you're cooking chicken and, you know, steak and stuff like that. So it's good to pat dry your meat so that it doesn't have as much liquid on the surface. Okay? Then you, there we go. So we just want to pan fry this so it's nice and crunchy. Good morning. All right, stop adding now. So get these nice and crispy. I'm going to show the difference. Like, I didn't, because we're doing a slow cooker, a variation on the stove, I might create a variation for the website of this because I do like adding a little bit of plain flour. The problem is you can't add plain flour into the slow cooker and the pressure cooker version because then it goes gluggy. Whereas here we're pan frying it, it's going to get crispy. So that's why you can add a little bit of plain flour if you want. It's just the kind of one of the things that we had to change when I made the cookbook. And you had to reduce the amount of starch because it just goes gluggy and the sauce the consistency is like not very nice. But it's, all right. So now the flour doesn't stick to each other as much, so it doesn't, not as sticky, not as like chunky. That doesn't make sense. A multi-cooker is a slow cooker and pressure cooker combined. Yep, so you can do, it means that you have multi-functions. That's what this is. I can use a slow cooker, I can use it as a pressure cooker, I can use it as a steamer. Look at this. Look at that. So that is our, this is our peach iced tea. Look at that. So we're just gonna let this cool a bit and we're gonna strain it, refrigerate it. Oh, so good. Oh, spit me in the face. So this is just the cornstarch, and then the next batch will be adding some plain flour. So I'll show you the difference. But it's a really quick, healthy recipe for the slow cooker and pressure cooker. If you want to grab yourself a copy of it all in together. Something that you can make in, what does it say, 15 minutes prep. And then your cook time is 15 minutes in the pressure cooker, about 2 hours in the slow cooker. All right. Grab that out. And then I just like to grab some paper towel. Like that. And then scoop it out. Ooh. Like that. And then this variation has some plain flour in it, so hopefully it goes a bit crispier. And so we're making lemon chicken instead of orange chicken, but just replacing half the amount of juice, okay? Hey Matthew, welcome in. Like that. A little bit more oil. Probably should have added that earlier. We don't want to mix it around too much because we want it to pan fry in situ. Like we don't want to make it gluggy. Looks good. All right, so while we do that, we might strain this guy. juice, what do you call it? Iced tea. The peach pulp, I'm not really sure what we're going to do with, but we'll take it out and you guys can give me suggestions. Leftover kind of blended peach juice. Oh, I did leave a tea bag in there. Damn it. Should have used this scooper in the first place. Look at that. Joining us for the first time, welcome in. Cooking 2 recipes from our cookbook all in together. So it's a slow cooker, pressure cooker cookbook. But I'm showing you how you can do the orange chicken on the stove. Just a little variation. Alrighty. And this here is peach iced tea made in the pressure cooker. So you can use lemon, berries. It's very, very good. And the great thing is if you find that this is too strong, you can dilute the liquid and add some ice or water and make it to your liking. Even add sweetness, add more sugar or honey, whatever you prefer. Are you team sugar or team honey for your sweetener in your iced tea? So what I'm doing is just using the back of the spoon, like this, and kind of compressing to go and get some moisture and some extra liquid out of those peaches. There we go. I'm team Edward. What about Jacob? All right, give these guys a little mix. Like that. Team unsweetened, okay. Haven't heard anyone want unsweetened today. It's good. Like to keep it fresh. All right. Remind me. Jug. It's a bit hot. I swear I bought a new jug. There it is. My last jug I dropped. This one's glass. You might be able to chuck it in here. Okay. Tell me how you feel. If I filled this up with ice and poured the liquid over top, would it crack the glass? If the liquid is cold? Should I put ice in the mixer to cool that, then add more ice here? Because like that's hot, this will be cold. That temperature change, I'm guessing, might make issues. Yeah. Agave, okay. I like a little bit sweet. Yeah, I think sometimes they make it too sweet. I am a fan of slightly sweet. I got a bubble tea the other day, and I asked for 75% sweet, and it was still way too sweet. Because like you never know the first time you buy something how sweet it's actually gonna be, and turns out it was, oh my god. Like, so now, you have to have experience. It's like this arbitrary, yeah, if you want it half, like 100% sweet, half sweet, quarter sweet. It's like, I have no idea. I don't know, Matthew, I've heard some things, like sugar is sugar, and agave, like it's depending on the fructose level, sucrose level, like, I don't know, healthier is subjective, I think. It's depending on kind of like what you're trying to avoid. So I'm always trying to learn about that. Because I always thought the same thing, like, maple syrup was better than cane sugar. But I've been reading some stuff, so I'm interested to learn. If anyone has any background in nutrition or interested in something, agave is for tequila. Yeah, mama. It is National Margarita Day. So we might be using some agave. All right, look at that. Getting a bit crispy there, I like to see. Get a bit of colour. All right. Go here. Yum. I think it needs some lemon juice. Just some bit of acidity. You could put some citric acid in there as well if you wanted, just something just to add some like vibrance to it. No. Won't juice. Agave has a lower glycemic index. You can use less as well since it's sweeter than sugar. What about calories wise? So like glycemic index means that that energy is going to be released over a longer period of time, which is great for diabetics. I like agave. I like the sweeter, not sweeter, like the more mellow caramelly flavour. It is nice. I see you and went to the same school of squeezing lemons and limes for all they're worth. All right. So that is the chicken. We'll turn that off the heat now. This, we want pick it up and transfer it. How many of you guys have had agave? Okay. Please work. Nice! And if you had saved a peach for a slice, put a slice in there, that would be nice. But we're gonna do something different. We're gonna add some mint. I'm gonna wash this mint. And you wanna, this is what I learned from a bartender once. You put the basil, or same with mint, put it in your hand, and you like clap it. And basically like, it releases kind of like the essential oils and makes it more kind of vibrant in flavour. I don't know. I don't know if it's just something crazy, but it's fun. Look at this. Have a little taste. Yeah. Sounds like manual mojitos, yeah. Oh God, it's so good. Yum. What do you think? Peach iced tea. The good thing is you put this on. It's got a little strainer here, spout, so it keeps the ice, so you can pour yourself on with that ice. It's really refreshing. And like I said, it's really versatile. You could do lemon, just lemon. You could do lemon and peach, berry. Yum. It's so good. Have you tried peach chicken? You're the second one that's just said that. Matthew, before we had peach was recommended with roast chicken. That beverage container makes me miss Exceed's boot glass. It's in the cabinet. I'm scared to like use it. And it holds so much liquid. Exceed got gifted a boot. It's called Dust Boot. And it is so blummin' big. It holds, I'd say about like 2 bottles, no, even more. 2 bottles of wine. Fred gifted this to Exceed. That's a shoey. I'll do a shoey out of that. A boot. Yeah. And you can't drink it like this. You have to drink it on the side because you get an air bubble here. And as you drink, the air bubble pops up and it like splits all over your face and it like makes you choke. We experienced that on stream. Okay. So I want to show you the difference. That is we're going to get the rice on. Top this up. I would make a keg size bottle. There's a lot in here. So you'll be drinking iced tea for a while. You can freeze it as well. It freezes really nicely. I just got to put it in a container with enough room just to expand. Put a bit too much. But it freezes really nicely. You can make like some nice icy poles or what do you call them, popsicles? Yeah, iced tea cubes, that's it. I need another vessel to put it in because I need the maker. Cheers, everyone. It is International Margarita Day. Maybe we could make a peach margarita with the leftover ingredients. If I was a vessel, oh, this would be good. Okay. Oh, good pouring, Molly. I should have strained it, but oh well. Okay, pop that in the fridge. These are great. This is from a company called T2, and the lids. It's like leak proof usually. I think there was just a bit in the spout. Yeah, so they can sit inside like the fridge and they're meant to be leak proof. I don't know why it's dripping. Always has to be the way when you say, explain something like that, like it's leak proof and then it leaks. It doesn't usually leak. Okay. Into here, we're gonna make rice baby. You hear me talk about this recipe all the time. It is the most cooked thing on our stream and in our house. It's one of the most consistent, like I'm always changing what I'm cooking all of the time. Like I'm always recipe testing or doing all different stuff. So I don't really go back and make something all of the time except this 4-minute rice. So you just need to turn to rice baby. The recipe is in the orange chicken, but rice baby is recipe number 79. You want 2 cups or 400 grams of rice. It makes quite a bit of rice. I'll probably take some tonight to dinner. Okay, where's my cup gone? This is half a cup. Okay. So, 2 cups. About a cup. 2 cups. Like that. So rinse rice thoroughly in a strainer until it runs clear. I usually just do it in here. I just swish it around a few times, strain it, wash the rice. We're just trying to remove some of the starch to create like a fluffier texture. Okay. And then there. What it says is we want to add, place the rice in the bowl with your cooker and add your salt, water and stock, then butter. So we're going to add in 1.5 to 3 teaspoons of chicken stock powder here. Oh, that's butter. Maybe the one that's labelled chicken stock, we use that one. Like that. When you rush, does it make it less? It makes it less sticky. Less sticky. We're going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter. This is a trick that a nurse that I used to work with an Indian nurse. She was something that her mum had taught her and she'd done all her life, and it makes really good rice. That's some nice, beautiful flavour. And depending on your stock, you might want to add a little bit of extra salt as well. Cool, and then we're adding 750 mils or 3 cups of water. So 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water. Where's my... Butter? Never had... Yeah. You can either add it as you're cooking, like before you're cooking, or stir it through at the end. It is a giant picture of iced tea. We just made it in the pressure cooker. Okay, so it just looks like that. Oh. Looks like that. Give it a mix, just so that you kind of dissolve the stock powder. The butter will sit on top, no issue. Pop this on. This is a little bit of chicken, peach. It's gonna add some flavour. I just didn't want to wipe it out. Okay. No joke, 4 minutes. 4 minutes is all it takes for the pressure cooker. 4-minute pressure cooker rice. Whack it on. Lock it, make sure it's closed here. High, 4 minutes, that's it. So it will pressurize and then it will start to count down the 4 minutes. Fabulous. Okay, go over here. So this is our chicken with the crunchy texture using plain flour versus just using corn flour, cornstarch here. You're not going to get as much browning with the plain starch. Adding a bit of plain flour, only for the stove method. Add bouillon to rice after frying garlic and olive oil. Nice. Also learned you can use, the chicken broth, chicken stock, yep. Beef stock, depending if I'm cooking the accompaniment with the rice. If I'm cooking chicken, I use chicken stock. If I'm cooking beef, then I use beef stock or vegetable stock as well if you want. Okay, so here we've got this heated. You could, if you wanted to, put this on some paper towel and get some of that oil off if you want. But what we're gonna do is just go back to our recipe, 87. Ginger, garlic, juice, zest, brown sugar, soy sauce, rice vinegar, chili, cool. What I'm gonna do is just to make up the extra liquid, because we used about 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice, I'm just gonna add some water. Or you could add chicken stock if you want. So we're just showing you how to do a change from orange to making it lemon chicken, okay? This has starch on it, so what I'm expecting, that starch is gonna thicken our sauce. If it doesn't, then we can add a little bit of corn flour or cornstarch as well. So I've heated the pan back up, brought it back up to, fry. Medium heat, like that. And then adding our sauce on top. Start to thicken. You can cook the sauce separately on the side and then add them just so that the meat stays crispier. Like this, ladies and gentlemen, is lemon chicken. It starts to turn up the heat a bit more. So your starch will start to thicken at about 92 to 96 degrees Celsius. So the starch needs to get hot to a high temperature and then it will start to activate and then it will start to thicken. If you don't get it that high and you start like nearly simmering it, then you have raw flour. Look at that. gonna add the rest of this chicken. So good. It is a great alternative to orange chicken because it's that sour flavour. You've got some sesame oil with the nuttiness in there. And see, it's thickened nicely. Look at that. It doesn't have the bright yellow colour that you might know of from lemon chicken because one, it doesn't have food colouring, and two, it's got soy sauce and brown sugar. It's going to give that brown appearance, but damn does it taste good. So just grab yourself a little bit of this. If you want to thin out the sauce, you can just add a little bit of chicken stock or something, but you will be aware that like the saucier you make it, the kind of soggier your chicken might be. Oh God, it's so good. Ginger, garlic you can taste in there. A bit of the rice vinegar, the lemon, the brightness of the lemon comes through. It's really good. I hear Aussies are really serious about clean eating culturally. I don't really know that. In comparison to like, depending on what, like, Australia's very multicultural, but if our comparison, like our cuisine that majority of people eat, like the style of food is very, like let's compare it to North America, or like the US, it's a lot less heavy. You know, our climate is hotter, so then you don't always want to eat heavy, sweet food all of the time. So I would say that our food is naturally quite light. But we still, you know, in winter we eat lasagnas, we eat, you know, fried foods. But I don't know about the generalization. I don't know. Aussies in the chat, what would you think? I would say that I can agree. North American food is very sweet, and Australian food is more savoury. That's good. Dodgy Jim Sims at the servo. Yeah. I wouldn't say that we're clean. Like, for me, clean is like low carb, low, you know, yeah, low carb, salads, things like that. I wouldn't say that Australian cuisine is. The problem is the biggest issue that we have as an Australian community is it's very hard to pinpoint what is Australian cuisine. We're a melting pot of different cultures. We live in an amazing society where, you know, our food is kind of fusion between, we have so much immigration, you know, that you go to one area of, you know, the city and you've got like Italian population, Greek population, Sudanese, Indian, like British, Irish, and it's like, it is amazing because there's always so much availability of different restaurants around, but that means it's hard to pinpoint what's Australian because it's kind of like we copy off everyone else. Did you guys get any of that Gabriel mess? I have no idea what you're talking about, so I'm going to say no. All right. So I should have made the rice earlier, but. So everyone needs to grab themselves a copy of All In Together. Why don't you go ahead and get some, a bundle of All In Together, and first things first. That's my little spiel. No, we didn't. From my understanding, you know, New Zealand's quite far from we're West Coast. So we haven't had any. Thinking of the people that have been, and still, Cyclone Gabrielle, the people that all the New Zealanders. Still people missing, I was hearing on the radio. I apologize, I didn't know the name. I didn't know what you're referring to. 700 kilometres off the coast from me. Didn't impact Australia, but Matala, did you feel anything from you? Like, because you're closer to the beach than I am. Well, closer on that side. I had a job interview today. I think I nailed it. I plan on buying both if I get a job. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the job interview mainly. Is it same industry, easy? Same type of job? Okay. We're gonna try a peach margarita. What should we add into it? So it is National Margarita Day. I got some peaches here. Let's turn it into something good. Maybe get some, I got margarita mix, some triple sec. Oh shit, I got peach liqueur. Oh my God. Thank you, Parsnelly. That is hazelnut. If I had triple sec, where would I be? Triple sec, where are you? Butterscotch schnapps. I thought that I had triple sec. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay. And we need tequila. Okay. Agave. My favorite tequila is like a Reposado, like a gold. I just think it's like an aged tequila. It tastes better, but everyone's different. Triple sec, which is like an orange liqueur. Peach liqueur. I didn't know we had that. And some margarita mix, which is basically like lemon lime flavored. And we got some peach puree. So we're gonna get some of this. I'm gonna probably have to strain it pretty good. Like that. We'll go with some peach. Oh. Peach liqueur. Triple sec, bit of orange. No need to strain, I like chewing my alcohol. Hey, Kerry! Congratulations on your new position. Very excited for you. Very cool. The man, the myth, the carried away. Missed you seeing around, Kerry. You're just too busy. But hope life is going well. Always thinking of you. Hope the robot, how's the robot going, the build? Okay, into that we're gonna add ice. Ice. And, oh, here. Part of me wants to add a egg white, but we're not making a sour. Okay. Tequila is my beverage of choice. Like I do like gin, but it's something about tequila. Basil simple syrup, watermelon juice, limes, triple sec, and a Bale Bondsman. Okay. This is having issues coming off recently. I think. There we go. If I had a strainer. To leave it up here. Nope. Okay. Okay, put that there. Oh, someone asked me before, what do I like making? I really love making cocktails. I just wish the ingredients weren't so expensive. If you ever want to contribute to the Pantry Alcohol Fund, there's Dan Murphy's. You can get it delivered to the PO box. But yeah, I'd love to be able to like do a whole cocktail stream like once a month. That would be fun. Or like cocktail pairing. Love the Hawthorn strainer. Is that what it's called? I didn't know that. The more you know. Look at that, guys. Little peach mug. You can. I think the closet of hot sauce is it's full at the moment. No contributions necessary. All right, let's have a taste of this. Peach margarita. Oh shit, yeah. That is so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is insane. Oh, it's so nice. You know what it needs? Some basil. Peach and basil goes really well together. I think. All right. Y'all need to try this. What are we cooking? I don't know. There we go. Guys. Look at this. So, I'd say 2 tablespoons of peach puree, a shot of triple sec, a shot of peach liqueur, 1.5 shots of tequila, 2 shots of margarita mix, and oh my God, just so good. It is so slightly sweet, really light. That needs to be pictured with a 4K DSLR. Look how pretty it is. Look at that. So pretty. What do you think? How many of you guys like peach? Yo guys, you need to try this. Oh. It's so good. Now what I know, oh my God, it's good. Now I know what to do with all that peach puree. I'm taking it to my mum's house tonight. I'm making dinner for my stepdad for his like a belated birthday gift. So I think Ghanaian, what do we decide? Ghanaian peanut curry from Ghana with fufu, rice, and peach margaritas. Delicious. All right, rice is done. Ideally, you'd let it sit for a few minutes, but we don't have time. Oh my God, it's only 10:30. What a quick stream. Oh my gosh. So quick. I haven't done the short stream this in a long time. We don't have time. Also, it's a quick stream. I thought we'd been here for a while. I guess we just need 2 hours of sipping beverages and relaxing. Well, it's the perfect time to talk to you guys. I have a question. So, I'll get a chair. We can have a relaxed stream. I need some opinions and some, ideas.
Delicious.
Short stream. Short time, nah. Caught me at a responsible time. I'm responsible Molly right now. Okay, I got a question. Has anyone got a Remarkable 2 or a tablet suggestion for me to write recipes replacing paper. I want it to be something. I really like the idea of the remarkable. Did you know the word none is just the letter N doing a cartwheel? It does look like that. The more you know. It does look like that. Welcome in an Armageddon night. The ones I would ever choose between the Amazon Writable and the Remarkable. If you are going to use it for 100% writing, then go the Remarkable. Yeah, because what I want it for is to get a recipe that instead of printing it, Yulsiv, thank you so much. Thank you for 5 gift subs. Aresh, Von Schnitzel, Mrs. Rain, 2 other people were gifted a sub. Thank you, Yulsiv. 5 flies, please. There's no flies in the house. They're all scared. I can give you 5 strokes if you want. Go find them. 1, 2. Invisible Gopher, thank you for 5 months on the 3-month streak. Thank you very much for your resub. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Oh, there's no flies around. Guys, thank you very much. Invisible Gopher, thank you for the sub. Oh my God. You guys are beautiful. I really appreciate it. Katie, thank you for the bits. 14 bits. Does this mean Chester gets fed now? Oh, yeah. Do you want flies or do you want feed Chester? Chippy. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, this is the whole chicken thigh. This is the whole chicken thigh. That's what he gets for those gift subs. Go. And then we get one for Romy. My earbud fell out. And I'm stuck. I've got to, hold on. You guys want to see Romy? Romy got a haircut. He's not as cute anymore when he gets a haircut. Ready? You don't need the paper towel, but... Out. Out of the kitchen. He doesn't know how to eat it. It's so big for him. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you for gifting to the dogs. He's trying to awkwardly walk and chew it at the same time. And Chester's licking the juice up behind him. He's got it. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, Hype Train, appreciate it. Everyone, thank you for being involved. Thank you for getting in. Thank you for supporting Chester and Romeo's eating. Snack time. No more. That's your dinner. I feel bad. I gave Brian Doritos. Love them. Brian's your dog. Such a cool name for a dog. And he was called Upchuck after that. Brian Upchuck. Upchuck? What does that mean? Okay, rice. Rice baby, guys. Look at this. Give it a stir. No, we don't use that. We use the new spatch. This is what it came in. This is what we got it for. The rice spatula. Look at this. Rice Baby, the best pressure cooker rice. All you ever need. You don't need a rice maker, guys. You need a multi-cooker, a pressure cooker. Look at that. It's amazing. Oh, he chucked up the Doritos. Oh, poor guy. Okay. Lemon chicken time. We only ever make rice in our pressure cooker now. I know, it's so good. Okay, we'll take the zapper out of the way. Yeah, so my question is, going back to what we were talking about before, I'm very conscious of reducing my paper printing for recipe testing, but I've come into issues with using my laptop in the kitchen because it gets really messy, me touching the keyboard, and I have got sugar all under the keys, and it's just becoming an issue. So I've had the idea for a long time of getting like a Remarkable or like a being able to write on a tablet, but I'm really unsure about the reviews, also the expense. I think that it would be really, really great for streams and be able to edit, because I love writing, making notes. And I heard that converts your text, like your handwriting to text. Put plastic wrap, I have tried that, and then it makes it really hard to type. All right, fluff up the rice. Would be even better if you left the lid on and let it kind of steam a little bit more, but we're impatient today. Even if you don't convert it to text, you can use your edits to update the recipe, yeah. So, Kerry, you really think it would be good? I'm going to put it on my wish list from, I think that my wish list for my birthday, because I think that'll be really beneficial, and I really, really have wanted one forever. I use mine for workflow and work stuff. I would make sure you get the high-tech pen. Is that extra though? It has a built-in array. Oh, that's fancy. Miss Molly has after-stream plans. Not really. No, it just what happened really quickly. Okay, so it is a good investment, Kerry. So I'm going to put it on my list, and so my birthday's in 3 months. So I hopefully, I don't, maybe we can get it for then, because I think that will be a good gift idea for people. My family ask me what I want for my birthday, and I think that it will be something that I'll use a lot. The margarita needs babysitting. In my belly. Thank you for your advice. I will look into it. I didn't know anyone that had one. I've heard a lot about them, but I never know anyone that had one. And I got the Samsung S8 tablet for my daughter with a pen, and it's brilliant. Okay. I'm just, with the tablet, I didn't know the difference of, with the pen and writing on it, because I just want it for note-taking. I don't need it as an e-reader or a tablet. I just want it for writing notes. So that's what I want it to be good at. But an S8, okay. Yeah, hey Josie, and thank you for gifting to the wonderful Yulsiv. You guys are the best. All right, are you all ready? Let's dish up. So the same thing, I just want to go over the same thing about making this in the pressure cooker or the slow cooker. You would do the same steps, but instead of the stovetop in the pan, you would do them in the pressure cooker. And if you're forgetful, like a certain cooking streamer, you can use the checkmark template so you don't miss any ingredients. Who are you talking about? I wonder, what other cooking streamer? Couldn't be me. All right. Thank you, Kerry. You're amazing. I really appreciate you. I am very, I really regard your advice strongly because of the industry you're in, and you've always been so helpful to me. Now you got me excited. All right. Look at this. Lemon chicken. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be delicious. You could put food coloring if you wanted to make it more yellow. You need to get a foldable silicone keyboard, sealed keys, waterproof, washable. Foldable, but it goes on top of the keyboard, Yosef? Someone mentioned that the other day, but I don't want like an accessory keyboard because I don't have, I'm very conscious of space. I know I just, it's a silly addition, but if you pay a couple extra bucks a month, you can actually run a program on your computer and you could broadcast the pad to Twitch and be interactive. Don't give me ideas. We have to save up and get it first, and then you tell me all those things, because then we'll see what we can do. So we can see you filling it out and check marking. No, then I feel called out. If I make a mistake, I'll get called out. I can just imagine you guys now be like, Molly, you didn't tick that. Pick. I don't even have the thing. I don't even. That would be really cool. Like, it could be like charades. We could be like, what's the thing called? Hangman. When have we ever called you out? All the time. So many times I can't even remember anything specifically. All the time. Okay. All right. Well, it looks delicious. Thank you. And guys, I got new chopsticks. New chopsticks. Ah, look at that. And then if you want to make it extra fancy, just get yourself and you're like, what is it, Molly? Duh, it's lemon chicken. Look at that. Look at that. Lemon chicken, yeah. It's using the All In Together cookbook recipe. And we're gonna make it, so we made it orange chicken to lemon chicken. I just showed you the recipe how to make orange chicken. Well, we converted it to lemon. Mmm. So good. Oh. Yo, focus, dude. Focus on me. Focus on me. Oh, so close. Now try again. Oh, so close. There we go. It's better. And sesame seeds. Gotta have sesame seeds on top. What do you think? Bloomin' delicious. And remember what I say about pasta and specifically rice. The rice is flavorful on its own. Chicken stock, bit of butter, salt. You could add garlic and ginger if you want, but the side dish should be flavorful and yummy on its own that accompanies the main, like the chicken, but it's really good on itself. Like, you should just be able to eat your rice with some grated cheese and some Cholula, and it'd be really, really yummy. Like, one of the big things that I think that home cooks have issues with, they serve the main course with sides that taste like crap, that they're like steamed veggies that have no flavor or rice that has no flavor. You need to add stock powder when you're cooking your rice. You need to add salt when you're making your pasta. Like, they enhance the flavor, and each side, like with Indian food, and when we're in Nepal, you would have a meal, dal bhat was like a curry, and it had like 6 or 8 different like accompaniments to it. And each one of those was incredibly delicious, and you eat it together. They like, the meal is a sum of its parts, not just the main show. You need to make sure everything is flavorful and tasty and like plays its part in the whole main, like the whole meal. And that's what we have here. We got flavorful rice baby with orange lemon chicken. Orange if you want to make it the whole recipe, but how good. I don't know how I can turn this upside down, but now it's peach chicken. Love the recipe, but stayed for the margarita. So peach iced tea from All In Together. Peach margarita by Molly. Handheld sprinkler. Oh God, that's so good. It's so fruity today. Lemon, peach, margarita, basil. Amazing. Oh my gosh. And the peach iced tea. It's really good. Maybe next week we make the mulled wine and I'll show you how to make it into sangria. What do you think? Do you guys would like to see more of the recipes cooked from All In Together and First Things First? Amongst new recipes? What do you think? The other thing that I want to talk to you about, now you've got me excited about a writer that I won't get for months, a reader thing. Blogs on the website. I'm thinking of doing a set of basics. So like a blog post on butter, blog post on milk, sugar, flour, like what is butter, you know, questions that you guys have about butter, I want to answer. So if you have anything specific you'd like me to cover in those, like what is the difference between white sugar, brown sugar, caster sugar, things like that? What are the uses for them? Why is butter white, some butter yellow? If there's any ingredient you'd like me to cover, let me know in chat. So I'm going to start off with butter, sugar, milk, eggs, flour, probably. And then, you know, we did a deep dive, like we just did a little post on Monday about best cuts of meat for slow cooking and pressure cooking. I'm down with that type of stream. So it won't be a stream, it will be a blog post. Like it will be a post on our website. So we'll be chatting about, but it can be something that you guys, if you ask questions, you know, I'm always gonna put the answers on the website. So it's something you guys can refer to when you're cooking, like substitutions, things like that. Cooking related questions that you have. Maxi, redeem them. What would you like to see? What Mediterranean food would you like to see? And what are we doing next time on? We're doing Thai chicken curry risotto and vanilla slice. I've totally forgot about vanilla slice. I'm excited for Friday's stream. When you say Mediterranean, you want like Greek, Italian? What do you think? There's something you can recommend? I might make it on next week's menu. Is there a specific recipe? Chat, what would you like to see? What would you like to see recipes-wise me release? Easy, quick meals I've been focusing on. Musakas. What is a musaka? This is so good. I can't. Lasagna. Oh, like moussaka. Yeah, moussaka. Yeah, I can do that. Probably in a few weeks when the weather cools down. It's a bit hot. It's a bit hot and heavy for summer. But like at the moment, hey Google, what's the weather today in Mandurah?
Today in Mandurah, it'll be cloudy, with a forecasted high of 26 and a low of 15. Right now,
Hey,
it's
Google.
25 degrees and sunny.
What is 26 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
26 degrees Celsius is 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
Bit warm. Chicken looks delicious. Thank you. It's really good. I can't stop eating it. All right, last bit. Okay. Goodness me. It's SPC. If I was a laptop, oh my gosh. Guys, no flies as well. How sad. This afternoon we've had no flies. I tell ya, they must be telling their friends that the food was here so that they all came, and now someone was like, she's electrocuting us. Get out, boys and girls. There can be girl flies too. But it's not even spring here and it is 85 degrees. No way. Hi Molly, could you make amaretti cookies? I could. You want me to make them? Not right now, but when you say amaretti, like almond cookies, is that what you're talking about? Have you ever had a burger with breaded deep fried macaroni and cheese? So like instead of the meat patty, it was, hold on, I'm confused. So which part is the macaroni and cheese? Is it the bread part or the patty part? I may have mentioned it before, but hopper verja might be an acceptable recipe for an international audience. Redeem it. The bread part, oh no, I've not done that. I have my brother's, sounds like a burger show idea. It does. We haven't done burger show in a long time. What do you, it sounds heavy. Sounds like a multi-stream idea, because you need to make the mac and cheese, then like freeze it, and then, or refrigerate it, so then you can deep fry it. I'm just hesitant of like how long it would take. Check all things food. Where's my mouse? Oh no, that's macaroni and cheese in with macaroni and cheese. That's too heavy for me. I could try something similar. Easy, how many Molly dollars have you got? Almond cookies. Aussie Greg, I have a recipe on our website for lemon ricotta cookies, and they have almond in them. You could replace the lemon with almond, like almond extract, and that would be really good. But if you've got a specific recipe, feel free to drop it in Discord and I can try it out for almond cookies. are the ones that covered in like powdered sugar. I like them. Have you made souffle pancakes before? I have, but not in a long time. Do you want to do it next week? I need an idea for next week. 53K, but that's such a heavy dish, I couldn't ask you to. Okay, so the next week's menu, I have on the menu it's just a lot of, I don't know. I can make souffle pancakes, let's do that on Monday. M. Potzler. It's a free one, I'll give you that one. I forgot how to check MD. Molly dollars. The bottom of chat, the MD little symbol. It says I've got an infinity amount. Beat that. Okay, so suggestions for next week's menu. Throw them at me. Let's go. What would you like to see? What would you like to see for next week's menu? Savoury recipes. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Empotzer, thank you very much. I was just going to give you that one. Sex in a pan dessert. Excuse me? That sounds good. What is sex in a pan? Sex in a pan. I can get around that. I like both of those things. Sex in a pan. Easy. Uncomfortable. Okay, sex in a pan. All right. This is not what I was expecting. I was thinking like a small cast iron pan. Oh, we can get out of this now. I was thinking like it was, oh, damn. How long would this take? I feel like this would take like a long time. Brioche rolls, buns, rolls, bread. Good one. There's a recipe on our website for burger buns. They're amazing. Sex in a pan. Okay, so this looks like a multi-layered dessert. I'm about it. Do we want to try sex in a pan? Guys, I keep getting told off by Exceed for creating too many sweet recipes, and then I need to do some savoury stuff. And this doesn't help. So it looks like it's a, maybe, I don't even know how to explain. What even is that? It's like maybe a sponge cake with like pudding, cream, Vietnamese lemongrass chicken. That I can get around. I like lemongrass beef. Beef or chicken? Good, I like that one. It looks like pudding. Delicious creamy layers, 5 yummy layers. Sex in a pan does not disappoint. The pecan crust adds a nice crunch, while the cream cheese filling chocolate pudding and vanilla pudding make the dessert a total showstopper. Okay, if I did that, it would have to be from scratch. Are you prepared for that? Making chocolate and vanilla pudding from scratch, making a pecan crust from scratch, it'll take a while. With vermicelli nudes, okay. I'm all for a 24 stream. Hey, never. You'll never see me do a 24-hour stream, ever. Would you make one layer a stream? Nah, because then it's 5 layers. That would take me a week and a half to make. I think we could do it all in one stream. The cooling would take time. I think we could do it. Just implement some ice baths. Just get the muscles all relaxed. Okay, any ideas? Bring them to me. Next week's menu suggestions, give them to me. I'll sit here and eat chicken while you give them to me. Oh, they're upside down. I'm trying to find a single layer buttercream cake to make. All the ones I'm finding are 3 or 4 layers. Buttercream cake. Okay. You mean what type of cake? Buttercream icing? Empadillas. How is that? Is that different from an empanada? Okay. Would we make on that the same day? Empanadas couldn't go on the same day as Sex in a Pan, could it? Because that's a big day. Do you think we could do souffle pancakes with empanadas? Just a vanilla cake, but buttercream icing cakes are a lot more moist and almost angel food. Well, coincidence you say that because Liz has bought the stream a angel food cake pan and I am going to make it on stream. Kind of, but a bit more flair. Okay. So I'll change it from empanadas to empadillas. And I'll put Kristen next to it. Okay. Whoop. I like the buttercream cakes with lemon icing or red velvet. Okay. So the ideas that we've got for next week: souffle pancakes, empadillas, Sex in a Pan, lemongrass chicken beef with vermicelli noodles. Anyone else? You don't need to redeem. Thank you, Impulsa, for doing it though. And we've got the next week. Then I'll move. We're going to be doing Napoleons, strawberry and cream Napoleons. If you're an Australian, we call them matchsticks. Drinks or something. I think we can fit the lemongrass chicken. We can make something on Friday. Make something to go with that. So, there's 2 different versions of a brookie, and I need you to clarify what you mean. A brownie cookie or a cookie brownie? Oh my God, this is so good. I don't often eat this much on stream, but it is insane. Oh, I don't know. Okay, ready? Chicken parmo, not a parmesan. Box crowns. Do you mean one? Okay. Amy, my brother's girlfriend, told me about this. Is this the one with hollandaise on top? Oh no, not parmo. With bechamel sauce. She was trying to tell me about a parmo, and we've never heard of it before. It's like a chicken parmigiana, but instead of red. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that for the week after. That's a good idea. Chicken parmo. That sounds good. Okay. Not to be mistaken for a cookie or a brownie cookie. Yeah. So let me show you. A brookie. You can have a brownie in the shape of a cookie or this. What would you like? Like it's basically like a brownie with a cookie on top. I can definitely do one of those. Except Exceed will get angry at me because he tells me that I do too many sweets. Why not? Why not? I think we can combine my brownie recipe and my chewy soft cookie recipe and we can make magic on Friday. You're a bad, bad woman, Stace. And I'm blaming it all on you. Just an idea. Nah, it's on the menu now. Okay, we need something savory to go with sex in a pan. It needs to be quick and easy. Because sex in a pan is going to take we're going to go low and slow with it. We're going to take some time with the sex in a pan. So we need something, we also need a quickie. Something savory. I need a savory quickie. Quiche. Ooh, what else you got? Blood orange chocolate chip cookies are not savory, easy. And they're also something that I can't really make now because blood oranges aren't in season. Come back in winter. Garlic steak bites over salad with a tarragon dressing. Oh, that's very specific. I wanted to try Biscoff cheesecake. Mouse. I actually have on the menu for not next week, the week after. Whittling, thank you for 3-month resub. Thank you for using your Prime. Come on in for another month. I appreciate it. So not next week coming, the week after, I have Biscoff banana pudding on the menu. I need to recreate that, take photos for the new website. That is a showstopper. If you like Biscoff and you like banana pudding, like southern banana pudding, man, it's good. That is what I had for supper tonight. I love banana pudding. Well, you love Biscoff banana pudding. Taryn, it is attributed to Taryn because Taryn asked me to make it like 2 years ago, and goddamn, it is so good. It's like buttery, banana-y, toffee. You got the flavors of Biscoff go so well with banana. I love Biscoff and I love banana bread. Not sure about banana bread. I think you'll like it. Chicken salad sandwich on a day we're going to have sex in a pan. Do you think a chicken salad sandwich is quick? Not like a chicken and salad sandwich. You mean chicken salad, like chopped up chicken like in a mayonnaise mix. Kind of like an egg, curried egg. You know how it's like in that mix. Chicken masala, whipped feta. Ooh. I do like the whipped feta idea. That's been on I'll do that in 2 weeks. We've got a front page slot for International Women's Day. I'm also I'm going to talk to Exceed, but we had an idea for International Women's Day. It's on the 10th of March, our slot on Friday, so a Thursday night for some of you. I wanted to get people on stream to like call in, voice or video, and to kind of step me through a recipe or something to do with like getting people on stream. The team at Twitch ANZ were interested of like, I pitched them the idea of like bringing community members on stream to celebrate International Women's Day and talking about food, of like your experiences and your memories of food. Would anyone be interested? Whoever said whipped feta, heck you. I might need to buy a packet of feta pallet. So I'm looking for those that would like to, come on voice or video, like a little kind of pop-up of your video on stream. Feta is bis. All right, I think we've got it. Linguine with clam sauce. I like linguine. Clams I'm not a huge fan of because I don't feel like they have a lot of meat, and also my husband doesn't eat seafood, unfortunately. But mussels are good. So if we're doing sex in a pan, we might need to do something savoury. What? Huh? Yo, chef. What happened? Dragon Manta... Manitor. Dragon Manitor Gaming. Welcome in. Nice to have you here. What did I say, Cad? Did I misspeak? All right. Brookies, souffle pancakes, empadillas, sex in a pan. Well, we were supposed to make Sex on a Beach on Monday, but I didn't get around to it. And then today we did peach margaritas, which are insane. Maybe we do Sex on a Beach on Friday stream. Because I bought all the ingredients. I got vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice, cranberry juice, and lemon juice to make Sex on a Beach. I was going to do a non-alcoholic version. You could do fajitas. First things first, fajitas. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Fajitas. See myself dancing, just in silence. But maybe in March, once the snow melts, Sex in a Pan. The pan warms up. Nice. There's so much more non-alcoholic stuff. Like there shouldn't be any emphasis or pressure with drinking alcohol. It's you like it is nice, but there's non-alcoholic variations. I think that you should, if you want to have alcohol, it should be because you like the taste rather than the effect that it gives you. I personally don't drink a lot of alcohol, but I like to create cocktails and I like the flavors that they can bring. But yeah, like there's heaps of, I don't know what, like, I don't know how to say, if I'm a good judge to say if it's worth it. I don't really know how to clarify worth it, but it's just something that, have like, if you like it, drink responsibly and make sure you're a legal age, I suppose. Kat, did you see the food? Look at this. Lemon chicken. Rice baby. I get pain in my jaw. Interesting. I get like hot and sweaty. It's a very weird feeling. We made food. We did. And a cocktail. And iced tea. Pressure cooker iced tea. Peach iced tea in the pressure cooker. Did you even know your pressure cooker or slow cooker could do that? How unusual. I appreciate that you said that. It's not. What do you mean? No. Now you've been nasty. I thought you were saying how unusual, like as a joke, because we were a cooking stream. Carissa, thank you for being here. Thank you for being so active in the chat. All right, let's send you off over to... let's send you off over to... Ooh, Cannibal Queen is making tacos. Oh, I read that wrong. Sharp piercing pain. Oh no, that's not good. All right. Oh my God, I hate. That didn't work. Cool, man. Is that what? Oh my God. /raid. CANNIBALQUEEN. Raid. Channel. Yeah, okay. I get it. Oh my God. All right, let's see if this works. Oh my goodness. Please stick around. Please raid with me when I work this out. Cool, man. I don't care. Or I think maybe I had 2 tabs open. I don't know. Take your time, just dancing to the music. What do you think of the update? Do you guys like the music? Would you like to go back to the other music? The VODs? Always open for like feedback. If you like Smash Mark feedback, it's on anonymous. There we go. Just had to refresh. All right. Do me a favor, do me a solid and do that. Copy and paste that raid call message. Today's supporters, thank you to Beware My Brain, 16 months. Roselli, tier 2 for 36 months. The wonderful Katie, sub for 10 months. Yulsiv gifted 5 freaking subs. Invisible Groper, 5-month resub. Withling used Prime for 3 months. And Roselli gifted 500 bits. Really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. And we also had Katie for 14 bits and Dover for 100 as well. So thank you everyone for supporting the channel. Next time on is Thai curry chicken vanilla slice and maybe some sangria. We'll see. Thank you everyone for being here. I know it's a short stream, but it was a good one. Take care, brush your hair, be good to yourself and those around you. Come over and raid with me. Copy and paste a raid call message and we'll see you on Friday.